Did you guys ever feel like life was much simpler before you became aware of all those things that you're aware of now? Like, for example, about human relationships, parenting, trauma, and so on. Today, we specifically wanted to discuss about how so many women, until recent times, didn't realize that they were being treated wrongly, how they were unknowingly accepting of disrespect and unfair labor in the name of tradition or culture.
Hey mommies! We know you're tired and you're here for a reason.
We are two moms just looking to unwind after a long day. So come join our rants and let's make this journey a little less lonely, one episode at a time.
Welcome to our podcast, Mom vs. World. You know what's wild? Sometimes the worst kind of mistreatment doesn't look like shouting or slapping. It looks like being ignored at the dining table, or never being asked what you want, or always being the last one to eat. I have this friend who had to follow some bizarre traditions because her in laws made her do it. This is just a small example out of many examples I heard. She had to sleep in a separate room and she was not allowed to bathe for 21 days after childbirth.
What?
Isn't that sick?
I didn't know that was a tradition.
Apparently, it is a
That's
very
weird.
common tradition, I didn't know either.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But isn't that opposite to what needs to be done? Isn't that unhygienic? Wouldn't doctors suggest against that?
Yeah, she didn't give birth in a city, so maybe they followed that.
Okay.
The doctors were not that strict
Okay,
about
okay,
it.
right.
And she was not allowed to go to her parents' house after delivery, which we kind of
Oh,
do it
God.
like a mandate, right?
Yeah.
She was complaining about this, but she didn't seem to be as outrageous as we would have been in this situation.
Right.
She was like, just, yeah, okay, complaining, okay, this thing happened to me. And she was like, my husband was very sweet. He used to come and check on me every once in a while.
Oh wow.
I I was like,
How nice of him.
right. My immediate reaction was, why did your husband let you do this in the first place? Why didn't he stand up to his parents and tell them that, no, you can't treat her this way? Why didn't he do that? Isn't that
Yeah.
basic?
Even on our periods, we want to be on the most comfortable bed, all cozy, and
Yeah.
imagine that situation. I can't even. Oh my god,
Yeah, and she was not really that angry on her husband. And
that makes me even more frustrated.
I know. But the reason why I couldn't tell anything to her, I wanted to tell so many things. First of all, why did your husband allow you to follow that tradition? But I stopped myself because it looked like she's in her happy little bubble being ignorant of this mistreatment. And why should I pop it, right? I don't know. That's a really genuine dilemma I had.
When you say it like that, it sounds very scary. A lot of women don't even realize that it's wrong, like you said, the happy bubble, because it's been happening to them for so long that exploitations of moms, especially, it has just been normalized that we don't
Yeah,
even
they
see
don't
fault in
see it as mistreatment because they were raised
Yeah.
to accept it as normal or even necessary for a happy family.
Yeah, it's like some kind of duty, and everybody just abides by it regardless of what's actually happening to the
Yeah.
woman.
Then I remember when we were growing up, when there were these get-togethers or family gatherings, it was us girls who were asked to go get water or clean up after everyone eats or some things like that, right? But the boys
yeah.
would just stay and have supposedly important conversations within themselves.
While we do the menial stuff.
Yeah.
I think even we watched our grandmothers pamper their sons while the mothers are usually asked to eat late or do extra chores. And all of that is so casually normal for them. A lot of grandmoms even take pride in being like that when they tell their stories. Like, when our dad used to enter the hall, we would not even lift our heads
Oh,
up.
true,
That's
true,
how
yeah.
much we respected him. And I remember our great grandmother saying that with a lot of pride. It's like showing off how they were so good at being suppressed.
And such families would not let the woman become aware of the unfair treatment, right?
Yeah, how did they manage to convince all women that what's happening to them is a good thing?
Yeah, and many women genuinely believe things like this is just how it is, or
Yeah.
we went through worse. How many mothers and mother in laws tell their next generation that we went through worse? How many times have you heard it, right?
Yeah.
Or-
Be thankful that it's not as bad.
Or it's tradition, you have to respect it.
Yeah, oh God, tradition. You can do anything in the name of that.
Yeah, totally.
God only knows how many times I've heard we are women, we need to adjust, we need to understand. And it's just being shy and meek in front of other people is considered good nature for a woman, right? Because that's how girls are supposed to be always. That's how it always has been since we were kids. And when we grow up and become more mature and start making sacrifices as adults by choice, it is just normal and expected. No one really looks to you and appreciates you for that. But when men make sacrifices for their families, it's so heroic.
Oh,
In
yeah.
fact, men who simply don't drink and abuse their family members are also considered amazing men. They
Yeah.
need some kind of reward for that. Right? The standards are just so different for men and women.
Many women, I think, don't have the vocabulary to describe emotional abuse, gaslighting, boundary violations, etc. I think. Even if they do feel those things, they cannot really express it. Maybe they feel discomfort but don't know it has a name. So they just are stuck in silence.
Let's say we do come to a point where we do know the things to say, or if we recognize and point out something wrong, then we are women with attitude, or we are labeled as one of those women, feminist kind of women. Or she's so annoying. Why can't she just
Too
chill?
modern.
Yeah, too modern. Why can't she just take it easy? It was only a joke and whatnot. We've heard these things many times. And a lot of people unknowingly make our lives difficult around you, in a way, taking revenge or something for being aware and smart.
And that goes for women too. Even women don't like other women, especially younger women or new moms who stand up for themselves in a lot of cases, right?
True. Sometimes I personally feel like it's so much easier to just dumb myself down and intentionally sound a bit stupid, or pretend to need something, or pretend that you need to be taught something, so that I'll be treated nicely by guys around generally. Nicely as in with basic respect is
Yeah.
what I mean. People just love those kinds of women because sometimes I can sense the environment getting tense and uncomfortable the moment I have some opinions or call someone out on their misogyny. You just cannot get away with it.
I think the silent women are always labeled as nice. She's a
Yeah.
nice girl. She's just doing her thing silently.
She's
like-
such a nice girl. She
Yeah.
doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we are the unlucky ones that we've been made aware of everything, right? We are missing that bliss.
Maybe.
But we should remember that the confusion and the conflict that we are going through is a privilege of awareness. We have the
Yeah.
opportunity to shape a better tomorrow if we choose to.
I think a lot of people choose not to become aware, even if they're aware. Let's say they deny it or something, they choose to stay in the old way, not because they strongly believe that the old ways are better or anything, but because it's simply easier to follow what you're used to,
Yeah, and
right?
change is, I think, too scary for many of us.
True. And let's be honest, it takes a lot of mental fuel to unlearn what you know that you've been wrong before, to accept and to move forward, right? It's a lot of work. And for many, the old way also favors them, like those typical old fashioned in laws or elders and men. I think in a lot of cases, they just convince themselves that old ways are better because it just favors them, it's convenient for them. And for women, it's just easier to avoid facing the consequences of that change. Even if they choose to change, it's just too much for them.
I think ignorance can feel like bliss for a short term because it delays the discomfort that a woman has to face. And if a woman doesn't fully recognize she's being mistreated, she doesn't have to confront painful truths about her marriage, her family, or her self worth, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it also helps her survive her day to day, because most of us are
Yeah.
just surviving that moment. We don't have the time or energy to or space to make that extra effort of confronting our issues, right? We are just in
Yeah.
that mode to survive that day. Accepting her situation as normal might give her some temporary mental peace.
I think that's what hit home for me. It helps her survive day to day, which is so important for a woman, especially a mom.
It's like
Yes.
putting on blinders to avoid emotional burnout.
Yeah, that validation in your social life is very, very important to women because there are too many variables that are used to judge a woman's character. It is so easy to ruin your reputation, lose your respect. It doesn't take much for a woman to lose that character thing that we've created, right?
Yeah, that's very
You
easy.
have to be quiet, innocent, adjusting, and sacrificing. If you are these things, then that qualifies as the bare minimum standard to consider a woman a decent human being. And in a lot of cases, you get told that you're doing the right thing when you're doing something for others at the cost of your own self. People will encourage you to do more of that, and which I think is very, very unhealthy, to encourage women to give themselves up so frequently.
Yeah, and there is a cost for it, right? I think this suppressed pain turns into resentment eventually towards everybody around you, and you also resent yourself.
Yeah, you kind of regret not doing anything about it.
Yeah,
Constantly.
yeah, and it's too late when you
yeah.
realize it, I think, most of the time.
Yeah, I guess.
Many women pass on these patterns. They unknowingly raise their daughters and sons in the same cycle of silence, duty, and emotional neglect.
Yeah, as much as I would like to agree that ignorance is bliss, it doesn't mean that that is the way it has to be. Progress comes at a cost, and if it's that bliss that we need to give up, then I'm all up for it. More people need to realize how important it is to participate in breaking that cycle, coming out of that darkness in spite of immediate harsh consequences. Because believe me, it will be worth it when you watch your children being better than you tomorrow. I really hope we could resonate with you, because every feeling is valid in motherhood. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow us for more such content.